Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So for this week's decoration I'm going to be using the By the River kit from Planners Anonymous. So let's go ahead and get to it. I just love starting a new year. It just makes me feel happy. All of my inserts are brand spanking new. Just makes me happy. So for this week I'm going to be using the PA By the River digital kit. This was a downloadable. It was free for anyone that bought anything from the Spoil Yourself September because it has been delayed. So because of that, this was a free kit. I've just cut it out on my silhouette. I did the silhouette instead of the cricket because I knew the silhouette would work. And I didn't have time to play with the cricket. Didn't have time to play with the cricket before I went away. So I just went with the silhouette. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of inking to this, just to give it a different edge. So I'm going to grab some of this tape, and I'm hoping it's going to tear the way I want it to. I want like a not straight edge. That's sort of what I'm going for here. Whoops. That was silly. I nearly did that the wrong way. Because I want to ink on top of it. So I'm going to put that down. And then I'm going to bring in 3 colours. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I've got Bundled Sage, because that's the closest match to sort of, where is it? To this colour. But then I really love the olivey green. Actually, I'm going to flick it for crushed olive instead. And then I like that just occasionally you see little pops of blue, which kind of reminds me of Uncharted Mariner. So it's going to be a weird blend, but I just want to try something different. So I'm going to do... It's not going to be an even blend. Maybe it needs to be an even blend. Okay. So I'm going to put the Bundled Sage down on the left. And I'm just going to leave the January in there. I think that's okay. And then I'm going to blend that into the crushed olive. Just putting the colours down and I'll come back with the blending. There we go. And then I don't want a lot of the Uncharted Mariner. I just want just a little bit. So they'll come in with that on the edge. The thing about Uncharted Mariner is it's always got it is blue, but it's got some green to it. So it comes together with greens really beautifully. Just to give that a blendy. Oh, that's actually a really pretty blend. Okay. So I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to pull that up, being very gentle. Yay! And I got the tear line I was looking for, because if you have a look on the kit itself here, there's a lot of tear lines, so I'm going to be using those as we go along. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the bottom, same colours, same way. So we'll put the Bundled Sage into the crushed olive, into the Uncharted Mariner. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side as well, and then we'll be back to start putting some stickers down. I'll admit I'm a little worried about the blue, but I think it'll come together eventually. The second time I did it, so the second page, I made sure I used different tape on each side, and that was just because I was having a bit of trouble with the other one, but that's okay. Got those both ready to go, so just clean this off. And then we can bring in the kit. Now, I was trying not to use any other tapes. The thing with this kit is that there's no other PA kit that kind of is the same colour. It's all a bit different. So this one, I might still bring that up and down. I'm working on it. I do love this little side bit. And I'm just thinking I might bring the colours down a little bit. Whoops. Because I just want it to sit up a little bit. So, I'm just going to bring in, this is just a bit I had left over. And I'm just going to add in a bit more of the bundled sage. I'm actually going to grab a little finger dauber one, so I just need to get in a bit closer, and I've got too much of the crushed olive on the other. So I'm just bringing this down a little bit so that it hides the fact that I don't have that covered up. I'm hoping that makes sense. It's not big enough to cover the whole area, so I'm just trying to disguise it a little bit. Don't have to be perfect, it's just to give me a little bit of camouflage, I guess is the right word. There we go, that's better. Okay, so I'm going to take the tape off. And then line that up along this edge. And as long as I cover up Monday, which there is nowhere near covering up Monday. Again, not perfect, but will do the job. And then I'm going to put on the other side, I'm going to put these ones, which will cover up all of the days on here. And then I'll put the others in the middle. So these are a little bit bigger than mine, than my spaces. So the boxes are just a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to line them up, sort of one on top of the other. I want to put this one at the bottom. I might have to do the whole... Now I could have obviously cut all of this out a little bit better in the first place, but I am going to kind of like doing this. So I'm just fussy cutting around this little bit at the top that's got the tear line. I must say that the Silhouette did a very good job of cutting these out. They are very well cut, which is very rare for anything I cut. And that's actually going to fit right perfectly there. So I'm going to put the whole sticker in this bottom corner. Ow! I'm just going to be really gentle because I don't want to tear it. There she says as she tears it. Alright, it was a bit harder than I wanted it to be, but we got there. Big up there. And then, just because I'm annoying, I'm actually going to put this down over the other side. I know I've gone to all the trouble to blend it, but oh dear, I think I missed a bit. That's okay. It's not quite straight, but it's alright. Alright, those are all in. So I'm going to come in with my days and my dates. So I don't have any dates in here. So I'm just going to use a set from somewhere else. I just have to find them. So I think I'll put the other stickers down the other side. I know it'll make not a lot of room, but I think that's okay still. I think it's okay still. So I'm just going to try and line it up roughly where I put the other one, which was sort of right on the line. And then put this cute little froggy in the middle. And then in the middle bit, which is Wednesday, just want to see how much room I've got actually. No, I'll put a whole box. I was thinking I'd put like one of those little quarter boxes, but I will put a full one. And then that one will come all the way down to the bottom. I really didn't need to do the inking. Alright, so that's that done. And then we've got some deco bits now. I wish that was that way. Part of me wants to pull this up and move it all over. No, not going to do it. That would have, I should have looked at that first. But anyway, doesn't matter. So I'm going to put this cute little froggy stamp down here in the corner. And that's just going to hide the fact that that's not quite covered all the way to the edge. And then we'll just put a bunch of these beautiful lotus flowers sort of around the place. I know I haven't done the dates yet. I'll come back and do those in just a sec. I really want to put this straight in the middle. I just love that little froggy. He's just adorable. Alright, so I have my numbers on there. That's probably the only part about it that I don't like. But I don't have any numbers that are green. I don't have any green numbers, so I just have to go with what I've got. I do really like it though. I'm not sure about the inking. I feel like maybe that was the only thing that was wrong. But I didn't have washi tape that worked. So I thought, well, this will work instead. I could have put... And this was another thing. Like, I thought about printing out multiples of all of them so that I had the ability to do that, or I could switch it or something. But I just wanted to show you what you can do with just the kit as it is. It's also very easy to do if you don't have a silhouette machine. These are really easy ones to cut out. There is no complicated edges. The most complicated are probably just these flowers, and even then they're quite doable, even with a pair of scissors. So if you don't have a machine and you do have this kit, I highly recommend you print it on some sticker paper. You can get sticker paper from Officeworks, or you can get it online if you want to use the fancy paper. But most of the papers that you get from Officeworks are going to be fine. Print this out, cut them out. You can print them at Officeworks too if you don't want to do it on your home printer. These are just with our home printer, so they're not great, but they're not bad either. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this one for my first week of the year. Let me know what you think though. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe for lots more Planners Anonymous. I have 2 more coming up in January at least, so you can join in for those. I hope you have an awesome, awesome rest of your day and a great, great week, and I will catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye! Oh, I just need to add one little thing. I was looking at it before and I was like, no, I need to do this. So I'm just going to add in, just underneath here, just this teeny tiny little, that's better. Now that top doesn't annoy me so much. Bye!